godly relationships. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manners. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Welcome to day 78 of Faith for Every Day. Today, we are diving into an essential topic for Christian living: building godly relationships. Relationships are a gift from God. From the beginning, God created us to live in community with one another. However, not all relationships lead us closer to Him. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 reminds us, "Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners." In other words, the people we surround ourselves with can either strengthen our walk with God or pull us away from God. Why do relationships matter so much in our faith journey? 1. Influence is powerful. The people we spend time with influences our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." Building relationships with godly people help us grow in wisdom and righteousness. 2. We reflect the company we keep. Our values and behaviors often mirror those of our closest friends. If we are surrounded by people who prioritize God and His Word, it encourages us to do the same. On the other hand, negative influences can subtly lead us away from our faith. And 3, godly relationships provide accountability. Friends who share your faith can lovingly correct us when we stray and encourage us to stay true to God's will. Galatians chapter 6, verse 1 to 2 remind us to bear one another's burden and help restore one another in love. Let us look at biblical examples of godly relationships. David and Jonathan, their friendship was built on mutual trust, loyalty, and a shared commitment to God's purpose. We see that in 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 1 to 4. Ruth and Naomi. Ruth's unwavering devotion to Naomi reflects the beauty of sacrificial love and support in relationship. Ruth chapter 1, verse 16 to 17. Paul and Timothy. Paul mentored Timothy, guiding him in faith and ministry, showing the importance of mentorship in godly relationship. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 2 to 6. So, how can we build godly relationships in our own lives? 1. Seek relationships that glorify God. Look for friends who encourage you to grow spiritually and live in obedience to God. Be a godly influence. Strive to reflect Christ's love, patience, and kindness in your interactions with others. Pray for discernment. Ask God for wisdom in choosing relationships that align with His will for your life. Invest in community. Get involved in a local church or small groups where you can connect with others who share your faith. Be willing to let go. Sometimes, building godly relationships means stepping away from friendships that consistently lead you away from Christ. This does not mean you stop loving or praying for those people. It simply means you prioritize your walk with God. Relationships are a reflection of our values and priorities. As believers, let us aim to build connections that inspire faith, encourage growth, and honor God. Remember, godly relationships are not just about what we gain. They are about how we can serve, support, and love others in Christ. Thank you very much for joining me today on day 78 of Faith for Every Day. Let us seek to build relationships that glorify God and draw us closer to Him. May the Lord bless you as you surround yourself with people who reflect His love and truth. Until next time, stay encouraged and stay faithful. Thank you very much for listening.